We have multiple stories about Marcus Aurelius crying, right? The most famous Stoic in the world. That we don't have that much, like the historical record is relatively thin on this person. Like we don't have that many stories about him, right? And I think there's four about him crying. One is over the loss of a tutor, like one of his favorite teachers dies. Another is when he's told he's going to become emperor. He's just like so overwhelmed at the weight of the job, he doesn't think he can do it. And then two others are about the the victims of the plague. Marcus Aurelius is the emperor of Rome during what's called the Antonine Plague, which is this devastating pandemic that kills millions and millions of people. And then another is when he's told that an earthquake has flattened this Roman city. And so, like, in all these cases, he's not stuffing his emotions down. In fact, in the first story about it, the beloved teacher, he's trying to not feel the emotion. He's like a young kid. And, he probably, some of the ideas of masculinity that we all know, like boys don't cry, don't be a little bitch, right? Like he's clearly upset by the fact that this person he loves has died. And one of his philosophy teachers goes to him and tries to tell him, like, let's keep it under wraps, kid. And his stepfather, who's the emperor of Rome, Antoninus Pius, he sees this and he goes, no. He says, let the boy be human. And so Stoicism to me is not you never have the emotion or that you stuff it down. I think it's more like, okay, look, if you're still paralyzed by this grief a year later, you can't get out of bed, that's a problem, right? To me, it's the processing, the passing of the emotion, and then it's getting back to center as quickly as possible. That to me is what the philosophy is.